sleep disorder at home. As you already know, sleeping is a vital part of your life. When you don't get sufficient sleep, you can instantly become fatigued and irritated. Worse yet, sleep disorders can result in serious medical, social, and personal problems that can last even long after the sleep disruption is over, especially if you take too long to get treatment. First off, let's discuss the meaning of sleep disorder and how it can affect your overall health, safety, and quality of life. In a brief nutshell, sleep disorders are symptoms that affect your sleep quality, timing, duration, and energy throughout the day. These disorders can be because of other medical issues. Before you can treat your sleep disorders, there are 5 types of sleep disorders that you must know about. Starting off, at sleep disorder number 1, insomnia. Insomnia is one of the most common sleep disorders. This is where you can have difficulty to fall asleep even if you are feeling really sleepy. To check if your sleeping disorder is because of insomnia, here's a 3-step checklist to use. 1. You are unable to sleep even when you're tired. 2. You can't get enough sleep to feel well rested and energized. And lastly, criteria 3. You have restless sleeps and are exhausted even when you wake up. Sleep disorder number 2 that you should know about is sleep apnea. This is another common issue where you can't sleep because your upper airway is blocked, meaning that you can't breathe when you are sleeping. This is why people with this condition often wake up choking or breathing for air. Heavy snoring is another common symptom of sleep apnea. This can happen once or twice or multiple times a night. To check if you have sleep apnea, here's a 7-step checklist to use. 1. You wake up in the middle of the night with a dry or a sore throat. 2. You snore loudly. 3. You wake up from time to time, gasping or choking. 4. You feel very sleepy during the day. 5. You lack energy in general. 6. You suffer from headaches. And lastly, criteria 7 for sleep apnea. You feel tired and irritated. Sleep disorder number 3, narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is where you suddenly fall asleep at any time, no matter where you are. Most of the time, you can even fall asleep during unusual circumstances, for example, whilst eating. This is why people with narcolepsy find it very difficult to control their sleep cycle. To check if you have narcolepsy, here's a 5-step checklist to use. 1. You fall asleep unexpectedly. 2. You feel very exhausted during the day. 3. You suffer from sleep paralysis. 4. You go through cataplexy, where you temporarily lose muscle control. This can make you feel weak, or could make you collapse. And lastly, criteria 5 for narcolepsy. You also have insomnia and irritated nighttime sleep. Sleep disorder number 4, restless legs syndrome. This is where you get an uncontrollable urge to juggle your legs while you're resting. You may also experience unpleasant aching, burning, and a feeling that something is crawling in your calves. Sometimes you can also experience this in other body parts. To check if you have restless legs syndrome, here's a 5-step checklist to use. 1. You always feel the urge to shift your legs. 2. You get a feeling that something is crawling or throbbing in your legs. 3. Your symptoms get worse when you're inactive. 4. Your symptoms get worse in the night. And lastly, you only get some relief from your symptoms when you stretch, walk, or move. And finally, sleep disorder number 5 that you should know about is REM sleep behavior disorder. When you are battling with REM sleep behavior disorder, you speak or act out your dreams while you sleep. Unlike most people, if you have REM, you lack muscle paralysis whilst sleeping. In some cases, this sleep disorder can be very serious, especially if your actions are a danger to yourself or others. To know if you have REM sleep behavior disorder, here's a 2-step checklist to use. 1. You shift your limbs in your sleep. And 2. You cry, bang, speak, punch, scream, or do more actions whilst sleeping. These sleep disorders sound very difficult to handle, but good news is that they can be controlled through the 10 ways we will show you very soon. Before we show you how you can treat sleep disorder, it's important that you first know the reason behind your sleep disorder. Well, what causes sleep disorder? There are so many conditions, diseases, and disorders that can be the cause of your sleep disorder. In many cases, sleep disorders are actually the side effect of another underlying health issue. But in very simple terms, there are 4 common causes of sleep disorders. By treating these causes, you are sure to get some relief from your sleep disorders. Let's start off at cause number 1 of most sleep disorders: allergic reactions and respiratory problems. Allergic reactions, upper respiratory diseases, and colds are very much capable of making it hard for you to breathe at night. Sleeping difficulties can also occur when you find it difficult to breathe through your nose. Cause number 2, recurring urination. Urinating frequently at night can hinder your sleep because you have to wake up repeatedly at night. The buildup of this condition can be because of a disease in your urinary tract or hormonal imbalances in your body. Cause number 3, chronic pain. Constant pain can make it hard to fall asleep. It could also wake you up after you have fallen asleep. Some of the most common chronic pain triggers are arthritis, persistent headaches, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease, and continuous lower back pain. And finally, cause number 4 of most sleep disorders: stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety often hurt sleep quality. This can make it hard for you to fall asleep or to stay asleep. Many times, stress can cause you to sleep talk or sleepwalk, which can further disturb your sleep. As promised, we have put together the 10 most scientific ways you can easily treat sleep disorders at home. Tip number 1, exercise. As cliche and simple as this sounds, frequent exercise can help boost your health. Exercise is capable of enhancing your mood, which gives you more energy, help in weight loss, and most importantly, promotes better sleep at night. During a 2015 study, people who exercised for at least 150 minutes per week for 6 months were found to have lower symptoms of insomnia, depression, and anxiety. We recommend that you exercise at least 20 minutes every day to have better sleep. As part of the process, you can try some strength training or effective aerobics a few times every week. To do this, simply map out a convenient time in a day that works with your needs and schedule. Tip 2, try attentive meditation. Attentive meditation is where you carefully examine your body movement, breathing, emotions, and feelings. Attentive meditation is so good at improving your sleep because it has been found to relieve stress, increase concentration, and boost immunity. In a 2011 study, researchers discovered that patients who attended weekly relaxation classes and exercised regularly at home had significantly lower insomnia and better sleep patterns than those that did not. You can meditate whenever you want, and as long as it is convenient for you. If you have a tight schedule, try to do 15 to 20 minutes of meditation in the morning and afternoon. You can also try an online meditation, which will be tutored by a professional. Even though meditation is easy to practice, but if you feel that it makes your sleep disorder worse, then stop meditating. Tip number 3, go for a walk before sleeping. This will help your body tone down and make you feel more tired, so you fall asleep quicker and get better quality sleep. Tip number 4, take melatonin supplements. Melatonin can help you fall asleep more quickly and improve the quality of your sleep. In a study carried out in 2016, researchers found that sleep quality of insomnia and cancer patients was drastically improved within 7 to 14 days after they started taking melatonin supplements. We recommend that before you go to bed, take 1 to 5 milligrams of melatonin supplements. But it's worth mentioning that melatonin is a very strong dose, so try as much as possible to take the lowest dose possible for the shortest time period possible. This is because higher doses can cause side effects like depression, dizziness, and stomach cramps. Tip number 5, have a massage. The bottom line is that massage is very important. A 2015 research established that massage therapy helped people better cope with their insomnia. What's even more interesting is that a massage can in fact reduce your feelings of anxiety and depression. If a professional massage isn't an option for you, you can give yourself a massage. It will be a plus if you have a partner or friend who is willing to offer you a massage. Simply allow your mind to focus on the feelings and sensations of touch as your mind wanders off during the massage session. Tip 6. Make a sleep routine. It might appear tempting, but sleeping till noon on Saturday will only mess up your biological clock and cause you more sleep problems. Try going to sleep at the same time every night, even on weekends, holidays, and other free days. This will make sure that your internal sleep clock or circadian rhythm stays functional. Tip number 7. Change your diet. Cut the food and drinks that are made of caffeine, such as tea, coffee, soft drinks, and chocolate. And for your dinner, prepare the lightest meal, because this is the meal you will be having before bedtime. This also means that for dinner especially, stay away from spicy or heavy foods, which can keep you awake or cause you acid reflux or indigestion problems at night. Tip number 8. Switch off all lights. Light signals to your brain that it's time to wake up. So make your room as dark as possible before you sleep. Even a small amount of ambient light from your gadgets such as cell phone or computer can greatly disturb the production of melatonin in your body, which is the hormone responsible for putting you to sleep. Tip number 9. Avoid smoking. A study at Johns Hopkins University found that smokers are 4 times more likely to not feel relaxed after a full night's sleep when compared to non-smokers. Smoking also worsens sleep apnea and other breathing infections such as asthma, which can make it tough to get restful sleep. And last but not least, tip number 10. Use your bed for sleeping only. Your bed is one of the most important things in your house. It should be only for sleeping purposes. Other things such as gadgets shouldn't be found there. This is because when you keep your bed solely for sleeping, your brain associates your bed with quality sleep. However, when you use your bed for other random activities, your brain associates your bed with everything except sleeping. Even though some of these tips might sound very simple, but as a matter of fact, most sleep disorders can be fixed with simple solutions. We recommend that you try these tricks and hacks for yourself for at least a month and consult a doctor if you don't see any results. Because sleep disorder is different for everyone, and everyone should get individual treatment. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, and we will see you in our next video.